Oh, they are JoTube already in here. Oh my God. I was just like playing with pictures. See? I told you it was created, Zills. It's already live. Jen the Goddess in there, JoTube in there. Zills ain't even in here yet. I literally just walked in the door. I'm like, let me just start a live and see what y'all talking about. Danielle, Notch Sins, Joe Beasy, Jerome, yes, everybody. Oh my God, they're coming in. Royalty Media. Whew, Anthony, Sean, Chantel, Cherry. Yes, Squad is in the building. Brownstone, the Passport Club, Jam. Oh my God, I can't keep up. Pheadra. Yes, hey everyone. Hi. I got Zills on the phone. Watch him hang up. Yes, Zills with the alien emoji. Let me put an alien. How I get the alien emoji up there? That's my new theme, the alien. Huh? What page is it on the emoji scale? I can't find it. Yes, everyone's here. I can't believe y'all are still up. I thought I was the only night owl in the group. I'm trying to find it on my thing. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Hey, alien. Yes. What's the tea on Andy backpedaling? I did a post on it straight from the A. Andy is totally backpedaling because if you recall, I did a live about Kim wanting to have an apology, demanding an apology from Bravo and Andy. You know, it's those white women tears. And so Bravo didn't give her the apology that she demanded because she was still under contract and she still has to film Don't Be Tardy because she quit filming for a second. So she resumed filming, but here's Andy creating a whole new narrative, basically going on the Jenny McCartney show and saying, well, I don't know. I didn't think they were going to publish. I mean, they were going to air the bathroom segment. I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like Kim was bullied or ganged up on. That's what he said, ganged up on. And he said that she didn't, she couldn't form her words or she wasn't in control of her words or whatever. And I'm like, but wasn't Kim in control of her words all season long when she was calling all them black ladies bitches? You bitch, this and man, come on now. Andy needs to like really rethink this position because now, I mean, we were all cheering for him when, you know, in the bathroom, he said, you know, you were negative all season. We were cheering for him. We were like, yes, Andy finally sees what we see. Now, all of a sudden, here we are weeks later, and it's, yeah, I feel she was ganged up on. I honestly wanted to walk off. Andy wasn't going to walk off that show. Come on, y'all already know. Y'all already know it's all about the drama. He ain't never said he wanted to walk off before. And then in addition to that, he threw shade at the whole Atlanta franchise by saying, you know, he would never walk off on, say, New York or, you know, any of the other franchises, but Atlanta, he wanted to walk off on. So that's basically saying these ghetto black girls, they so loud and boisterous and hood that, you know, he couldn't take it. And I'm feeling some kind of way about that. Yeah. I think she did threaten to sue. She threatened to sue everybody. Hell, she sent me a cease and desist. She sent Nene a cease and desist. And I'm almost 100% positive she sent Andy and Bravo a cease and desist. But Bravo can only use the footage that you give them. So it's not like she didn't say those things. So, you know, they're pretty much protected. But, you know, Andy, I guess he, you know, felt bad. I mean, because of the backlash she's receiving, because of, you know, and, you know, I'm getting so much flack for this. The white woman tears, you know, as soon as Kim started crying and calling foul, it's an issue, which again, if you recall when Nene said, Exactly. Why did you get your own show? Why don't you tell us why you got your own show? Because Kim has always been positively reinforced each and every time she did some fucked up shit on the show. Like when she allegedly used the N-word and all of the ladies banded together and said we're not gonna film until y'all do something about Kim and her attitude. And she shows up late, she brings her entire family, she doesn't want to come to tapings. Like, we all have to get out of our bed and go to tapings whether we want to or not. But Kim, on the other hand, can say, oh no, they need to come to my house or whatever. So season 4, was it season 4 or 5, when she got the boot, they all banded together, boycotted, refused to come to a taping. And so Bravo had to do something. Kim was on a 7-year contract. I think it was year 5 or 4 of the contract. Again, they had a lot of footage of her at home with her husband, with her kids or whatever. And so basically they were like, instead of giving her the boot, quote unquote, from Housewives, what we'll do is do a spinoff, i.e. Tardy for the Party. And that's what they used that extra footage for. And Don't Be Tardy was born. And that's why Nene, had that sarcastic attitude, like, how exactly did you get your own show, Kim? Tell us. Why don't you tell us? And as you can see, neither Kim nor Bravo Andy, spoke up during that little segment. And they kind of clipped it out. But that's exactly what happened. And I spoke about it several times before on the site. Kim has always been rewarded for her negative behavior. Exactly, Jerome. White privilege is real. I talk about it all the time. I keep saying it. Kim demanded an apology from me for calling her a white supremacist, because I feel like that's what she is. She feels like her white privilege, that she's supreme over these Black girls. And she said it in the bathroom. These 5 African-American women are ganging up on me. And, clearly, she's proven our point. And, when you think about it, when people keep saying, maybe we should boycott Don't Be Tardy, we ain't watching it anyway. The people who are watching Don't Be Tardy are still watching Don't Be Tardy. Just as many detractors of Kim there are of Kim, there are people who are, saluting her for standing her ground and for, speaking, her truth in front of these Black girls. So trust and believe, Kim is supported by, the people that we don't see. This is Georgia. Never forget that. This is Georgia. As Black as Atlanta is, as Black as Atlanta is, Georgia is a red state. So, I could, dig deeper and deeper, but y'all already know the deal. Thank you so much, Tracy, living my truth. I appreciate that. That was a little bit of Kim-ish that I had on my mind. Zills, are you on the phone? Zills. Well, now he's trying not to say nothing. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Oh, so you gonna be a guest on this? You gonna be my guest host today, Zills?
Yep.
What the hell? And I know you have heard by now that we still on Housewives, that Nene's husband Greg has been in the hospital for 2 weeks. I mean, his illness, I guess, is undisclosed. He did have some cardiovascular issues earlier, late last year, earlier this year. So I don't know if that's it. But he's been in the hospital going on 2 weeks, as Nene announced today on Instagram. And she had to cancel a few of her comedy shows because, as she said, how can she go out and laugh and make people laugh and be in good spirits when her husband is in the hospital, which he's been for the past 2 weeks, and she pretty much kept it a secret. If you recall, maybe about a week or so ago, she did a post and she said, you never know what the next person is going through. And you never know, like, all the people that's on Nene's Instagram dragging her for whatever reason. You don't know what that lady is going through. I mean, her husband's been ill. You know, she's got 2 kids, she got grandkids. I mean, you don't know. You just don't know. So, you know, the housewives is just a small portion of her life. You know, it is, you know, some of her livelihood. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm sure her family comes first. So she has to, you know, deal with that. And she's been keeping that, you know, under wraps while still trying to put on a brave face. Truth be told, when you saw all of her and the girls at the Anita Baker concert, Greg actually bought all of them tickets, you know, bought her 4 tickets and told her to take all her friends because she had been by his side for so long. And it was like, you need to get out, you know, you need to get out and do something, you know. And so that's what she did. So, you know, prayers up to Greg. He's such a nice man. I mean, Greg has always been so pleasant and like his wisdom, like he always feels like little droplets of wisdom every time you see him. He's just great. So yeah, prayers up to Greg. What else? The housewife situation. I know y'all seen Tanya Sams. She was with Nene, as I just told you before, when Greg bought Nene tickets for Anita Baker, and she chose a few of her friends to go with her. It was Marlo, Cynthia, Tanya Sams, and Derek J. And I think that was it was 5 of them. Yeah. So Tanya Sams is who many people believe may be a new housewife, but they actually haven't started filming yet. But she is going to be testing. She's one of the people who is going to be testing for a peach. Another thing that you may have noticed for the past couple of days, I talked about Kenya and her baby bump. And I'm like, if I have to do another Kenya post, I swear. But a few days ago, last weekend, Kenya appeared at the Texas Women's Expo. And, you know, she took pictures. She was one of the keynote speakers. And all of the guests there noticed, you know, she didn't have no baby bump. I mean, she was wearing a little sheath dress or whatever, but she didn't have no baby bump. So, you know, that was a little, you know, she didn't post any pictures, of course, but you know, the buzz is she didn't have a baby bump. So here we are this week. She posts another picture of her alleged date night with Mark Daly. And she was kind of like hiding her stomach. It's like, girl, if you've already announced your pregnancy, why would you be hiding your stomach? That makes no sense. Okay, girl. So whatever. You know, all of the commenters were going in on her. We don't see no baby bump. What's up with baby bump? If you called the reunion was actually taped somewhere around March 14th or 15th. And so here we are, May 22nd, March, April, May. So that's 2 months. So guessing that if she was around 2 months, 8 weeks when she announced, guessing, I don't know. And then it's been 2 months, which means she'd be about 4 months, which would mean she would be showing. As a comparison, think about it this way. Shamia, during her birthday party, you know, announced that she was pregnant, showed her little budding baby bump, you know, and she doesn't even have a peach. She doesn't even want a peach. They, like I told you before, a lot of people don't believe me, but they offered Shamia a peach, and she said no because her husband was like, no, I don't want to do that. You know, I'd rather not. And so, yeah, here we go. And so Kenya, fake baby bump. She ends up taking that picture down because people were dragging her about Mark not having a wedding ring, her non-existent baby bump, all of that. I guess it got to her. So she deleted the picture. And then she ended up posting another picture, which was like a illustration of a pregnant woman talking about, you know, pregnancy. And she turned off the comments. I don't know what that was about. But word on the curve, and if you hear this on any other site, you know they probably was on this live right now, is that Kenya will not be returning as a peach holding member of the Housewives next season. You heard it here first. I told you earlier that she was TBD, which is to be determined. Well, Bravo apparently did not give Kenya a letter. which is surprising because Kenya was going in on Sheree. Kenya, if you notice when, Sheree, everybody knew Sheree didn't get a letter. So Kenya was shading Sheree, this and the third. And apparently Kenya was pretending that she actually had a letter to all of the other letter holders and she didn't have one. So here we are, March 22nd. They're getting ready to start filming in a few weeks. And Kenya does not have a peach. As of today, she does not have a peach. Now, will she come back in a friend capacity? That's possible. But from my sources tell me that I should have wrote all this up. I was just too lazy to write all up. But my sources tell me that pretty much that Bravo feels like Kenya was pretty much, I don't want to say unknown because she was Miss America, but when she came on the show, her career was pretty much stagnant. She got on the show, they brought her up. She's been doing whatever she's doing on the show. I mean, she's not selling anything, but clearly she's doing better and she's getting money and this and the third. And so when she pretended or whatever the situation was with the marriage, if you read straight from the A, when I told you she had already signed her contract, then she got married and that came out. Then she kind of wanted to renegotiate her contract based on, her surprise marriage. And Bravo wasn't falling for it. But because she was already under contract and she's supposed to expose, certain moments of her life, they're like, look, you're already under contract. How can you not show us, this portion of your life? But Kenya did not want to do it without any additional income, money for Mark, whatever the situation may be. So if you notice throughout the season, it was like, the producers, everybody, they was pretty iffy with Kenya. Kenya was really kind of laid back. She wasn't really the same this season. It was just interesting to see. So I say all that to say, because of that, I feel like she kind of redeemed herself during the reunion a little bit. But that pregnancy situation, and again, I told you she was TBD. Everybody's looking, where's the baby bump? Are you pregnant? Are you not pregnant? What's going on with the pregnancy? She's doing interviews talking about IVF. Where the baby bump, girl? I mean, her words that she used during the reunion were like, Andy said, are you pregnant or not? And what did she say? I'm expecting a boy or a girl by the end of the year. She could have a surrogate, right? Kaylin, she could have a surrogate, but that's not what she said. She led them to believe that she was pregnant. So all of these games that she's playing with production and this is her job. They're looking at her like, no, why should we give you a peach? And think of it this way. In seasons past, there wasn't anybody who had like really small children. I.e. Pheadra, she had already had her kids. They were, growing up. Candy had Ace. Now here we are. Who's pregnant? Kenya thought that she would be the one, but now they got Eva. They got Shamia, and she's just a friend. So they got two babies. What they need Kenya's baby for? So, I mean, if she's going to use that baby as leverage, nobody cares. Nobody really cares. So, Eva's getting married and got a baby. Shamia married and got a baby. Kenya, I mean, girl, you waited too long and you was playing around too much. So now, all of the shenanigans that Kenya has done has pretty much lost her a peach. And so she may be back kind of like how Portia was back that year and came back as a friend, and then later she got her big peach back. But that's possible. But again, as of right now, today at 1:02 a.m., March 22nd, she doesn't have a peach. So the peach holders for this season so far, again, there are some new peach holders coming in, but the peach holders this season so far: Nene Leakes, Cynthia Bailey, Candy Burris, Portia Williams. Did I forget anybody? I think that's it. Sheree's gone. Kenya's gone. Marlo has a friend contract. I believe that Eva is going to have a peach, but so far that hasn't been announced yet, but I believe she will. She is coming back, so Eva will probably be a peach holder. And then there'll be either one or two empty spaces, and the empty spaces will either be filled by, maybe Marlo will get one, but I don't know. She's been politicking for a peach for a while now. Nene kind of got on board with that at the end of the season. But again, they're testing the Tanya Sams lady. They're testing two other people that I know of that, again, I'm going to mention soon, but no one's came out with those two names yet. And I'm gonna write about it. I keep promising y'all, but I've been giving y'all some good tea, so just stay patient. I like to have my tea a little bit solidified before I just drop it on y'all. But yeah. Oh, and Candy. I did mention Candy, didn't I? Candy has a peach. Definitely has a peach. So you've been waiting for that tea. That's okay, y'all. Away. It's coming from a good source. You'll get it when you get it. You'll get it when you get it. And I was really rooting for Kenya. I really was. Unfortunately, it seems like, KKK Kim's relationship with Michael Beck, who was the executive producer, maybe she knew, what we didn't know, because Kim's been saying for a minute now that Kenya wouldn't have a peach, and that's pretty much what happened. I'm just glad that Kim didn't get the peach, but shit, excuse my language. The way Andy is backtracking, I don't know if they're trying to. I don't think they'll give Kim a peach. I really don't. My informed sources, I really don't. Like, who was she filmed with? I don't even know. I did say I would tell Money, but I just dropped some more tea, Elfrida. You're not gonna sip this tea I just gave you about Kenya not having a peach. You don't think that's bigger at this point? Kenya does not have a peach. Kenya does not have a peach. You can quote me on that. Kenya does not have a peach. If you see it on any blogs tomorrow, you'll know where it came from. Kenya does not have a peach. Pheadra, no. Pheadra hasn't been around, none of them. Pheadra took a picture with Portia at a mutual friend's birthday party, but that's it. So don't believe the hype on that. Pheadra needs the buzz. You see, like, girl. But yeah, what other show? Honestly, told y'all I have a PhD in RHOA, so I kind of, know a lot about it, and a lot of is personal. You hope I'm wrong. I am never wrong, Ken Wu. I am never wrong. Google me. Google all of my stories. I am never wrong. But and I won't tell you unless I know for sure, and I know for sure Kenya does not have peach. I'm not saying she's not coming back, but she does not have a peach. Yes, Google me. Google straight from the A.com. Google Michelle straight from the A. Google Michelle ATLien. Google. Super chat. So, yes, my tea is real. I'm 10 years going on 11 in the game. I have written about the housewife since its inception. And I just kind of fell into it. Good night, Denise. Thank you for tuning in. Give Tony Childs a peach. Tony Childs don't live here. I've met Tamara Tattles. I met Tamara when we went to court with Sheree. We all were in court together, battling crazy Sheree. Yes. Kaya beat Maddie by 10,000. Yeah, funny. Kaya is the talent. Y'all don't know that? Kaya is the talent. So if you haven't already, go to Kaya Gag Order, youtube.com, Kaya Gag Order, and see tonight's edition of Gag Order Live. I was there tonight. It was a good show. Kenya needs a monthly be cool check. Did you see when Andy? Yes, I am love. I spoke about that first. That is what I spoke about. So If you go on straightfromA.com, I talked about the Andy situation. I talked about, I linked, way back when I told y'all why Kim, KKK Kim, actually got her spinoff. I haven't written about Kenya losing her peach yet. You are first to hear that. What else did I write about? Kenya's baby bump, non-existent. I wrote about that for the past few weeks. And yeah. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about her husband being gay. I don't know if her husband is gay or straight. Who knows? I don't know. Yes, KKK Kim is her name. That is what she's been branded as on straightfromA.com. Yes, you got to watch it on playback because I'm not going to repeat it. And it was some juicy tidbits that I told about Andy and Kim. So we can change subjects if you want, if you like. That was the tea that I had on that. I don't know. Let me see. We can switch gears to like Kaya's gag order. Thank you, Miss Virgo's actual address. Kaya, we was laughing because she's been on all the blogs, honey. Kaya made it to Media Takeout. They're congratulating her for getting married. Yes, she was, in Mexico getting married with her new husband. She was on the Shade Room and stuff. And I told her to get all that free full press and promotion, honey. She is everywhere with her new Idris Elba looking man. She was in Mexico for an entire week. Yeah, so salute to Kaya for doing what she do. I mean, she's hilarious. The gag order in Mexico, I honestly feel is the best episode in a while, simply because she was in a position where, no stress, no drama. I'm in Mexico, I've been drinking. It was just cool. So it was hilarious. This week's episode, it was pretty good. It was status quo. She talked about R. Kelly. She talked about Amber Rose. Amber Rose is dating some 17-year-old. She talked about, man, I can't remember. I was too busy eating some shrimps. She talked about a whole bunch of things. Kaya is just naturally funny. So if you want to watch it, watch the replay on Kaya Gag Order. If you don't catch it on Kaya Gag Order, it'll be on her main channel, which is Kaya Motormouth. For the people who are asking about the blog class, Zills just dropped the link in the chat section. It's signup.mbmasterclass.com. It's still in development. Don't worry, it won't be September, spring, summer. It's gonna be June. Sometime in June. I'm still working on it. We working on it every day. In addition to, blogging, videoing, editing, all of that stuff. I'm just doing it all. So please be patient with me. It's coming. June 2018. Yes, Jerome, June 2018. Now it might be the end of June, but it will be in June. Chill now. I'm just be patient with me, okay? So yes, the September, spring, summer, right? It's not gonna be September, spring, summer, it's gonna be June. So let's see what else y'all are talking about. Zill's Michelle graduation should be in Jamaica. I want to go. What are y'all talking about? And trying to move to Atlanta. Do you have any places for rent? I don't know. I'm selling my other house, the one that I'm rehabbing right now that I'm having so much trouble with. I'm selling it. I don't want to be a landlord anymore. I'm gonna keep my Airbnb and my other house. I'm just gonna get rid of. Zills, where's your content? You need to tell Zills. Zill said subscribe to his YouTube. He is the only moderator in the crew because I know him in real life. He is my he thinks he's my boss, but he's not. He's just a very encouraging friend, and he wants me to be the best that I can be, because a lot of times I will shy away from doing live or for doing anything besides just writing and being on the blog. And so Zills is the one who calls me up and be like, you need to go live at least an hour a day. And I keep trying. That's why I'm on late tonight, because I went to Kaya's thing earlier. I was helping Kaya. She's not monetized on her gag order channel yet. So I try to be there to, get the little monetization going. I put her PayPal in there. Same thing with my friend Josh. Same thing with Derek J. I got a few friends that, I want to, survive on these YouTube streets, which is why I'm offering the masterclass. Now, I did my friends for free just to show what I could do. You know what I'm saying? But, trying to, I'm not going to say I'm trying to step out of blogging. I'm just trying to add a little bit more, another revenue stream to my already busy lifestyle. The cost of the masterclass, $150, $200. We haven't decided yet. What I'm thinking is it's going to be a series of classes, Freedom Speaks, and that's a good question. I'm going to start, from the bottom and move forward and be in depth about different things. In addition to starting how to choose your host, your niche, your content. Do you have to buy pictures? How do you, look, clickbait, everything that goes into blogging. That is what it's going to, the masterclass is going to consist of. So a lot of people think, sure, you could get it on YouTube, you could Google it, you can find out everything you want to know online. But at the end of the day, you'll be getting the information from a party who has done it for 10 years pretty successfully. Like I said, Google me, you'll see it. I don't like to toot my own horn, but pretty good at what I do. What else? Oh, yes, Sharon Lofton says Zills is her brand ambassador as well. Yes, Zills is the best. He keeps a lot of people motivated. He's awesome. He is very awesome. And I've been working with Zills for at least, 8-9 years now? At least, maybe 10. So, anywho, that's the tea I spilled earlier. I'm not going to repeat it. The people who missed the tea that I spilled just have to watch the replay, because I don't want to keep repeating over and over and over again. The same thing over. I could take, let me see, I have 30 minutes. Let me think, it's 1:15. I could take a few calls. I don't know. What do you think? Press 1 if you like to call. Press 2 if you just want to go to bed. I know it's late. I forgot. Zills, you on the phone? I'm hanging up on you, Zills. Okay. Dang. Y'all really want to take call? Okay. Let me do that then. Let me set up a little conference call. No. Dang, all y'all said one. Okay. Hold on. Boom, chippa, wow. Okay, the phone number is 347. Hold on, let me type it in. 347-514-7130. And the PIN number is 548-835. 347-514-7130, and the PIN number is 548-8351. There you go. Let me call it.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay. 347-514-7130. PIN number 548-8351. Yeah, that's right. So where are those people who was pressing 1? Where y'all at? Remember we check the stats on the school area. Yeah, Jerome. Where are those people pressing 1? Now you got me sitting up here waiting on the phone call I ain't gonna get. I'm so country. I know it. You subscribe to Zill's channel. Well, I'm like, why you subscribe to Zill's channel? He don't have no videos. Like what? Zill's calling. I can't believe all y'all said 1, and nobody's calling in. You press 1 to hear calls, not to call. Oh, so you tricked me. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, y'all call. Okay. Calling 9329.
Hey, Michelle, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. I just wanted to touch a little bit on Andy.
Andy, yes.
I want your Andy. Tell me your feelings, because I missed it earlier when I came in. I think we had already discussed it. Tell me how you feel about him being not fair. Do he not realize how he's looking to everybody when he's palling back and when he's defending her, when nobody defends Nene when she's attacked, nobody defends Portia when she's attacked, Phedra's, it's just like she could just get away with any and everything. Like he would call her privilege. It's definitely privilege. And I really want to hear somebody come out and say the reason why she had that show. Because Nene kept hitting on it, but she never admitted to it or said the reason why she had her own show.
I talked about that earlier in this video. I don't want to repeat it. You'll have to watch the replay. I talked about that.
Okay.
B, Andy, I feel like is just, he's just doing what he has to do to keep Kim happy, because Kim demanded an apology earlier from the network itself. She's still under contract, so regardless of if she got that apology or not, she had to continue filming, because remember, she stopped filming for a while. So I feel like Andy is just doing this to keep the cycle going, because Kim is a check to them. Because like I said earlier, regardless of all of her detractors, there's just as many people who support her for her negative, allegedly white supremacist attitude. Unfortunately,
I understand, but it just made him look so bad.
It does.
Today. I mean, you peeling back. You know what I'm saying?
It does. It does. But
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't care. It's all about the check. It's all about the money. It's all about generating revenue, which is exactly why she got her own show. Because, and I'll repeat it again, because she allegedly said the N-word. The girls banned, boycotted, demanded that Bravo do something about Kim. And because she was still under contract at the time, and they had so much footage of her only with her husband and kids, they decided to give her her own show.
So why is it that, she gets to do what she want to do and nobody else can do what they want to do? It's so obvious. It's just crazy.
It's obvious. It's obvious. It's white privilege. It's the same thing.
It's insane.
I agree. I mean, I've been saying that for years. It's obvious. They've been saying it for years. It's obvious. Kim has always been, and I used to call her the token white girl, but at the end of the day, it was like she thought she ran stuff. She came when she wanted to. She left when she wanted to. She brought her family members to filming when she wanted. She did everything she wanted to do. If she didn't want to come film, she didn't film. If she didn't want to go on a trip, she didn't go on a trip. If it was anybody else who had that same attitude, they would have been fired immediately. Period.
Yes, like they do in Kenya and everybody else. Yes,
the same way they're doing it, the exact way they're doing Kenya right now.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you for taking my call. I love you.
Thank you for calling.
I'm waiting on this master class. I'm putting my money to the side at $150 to $200 on way.
Yes, it's coming. Trust me.
Get it together.
Thank you so much. It's coming. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly when, but it's coming. Thank you.
Have a good good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Caller 3922.
Yes.
Hey.
Now,
Hey.
I'm not really a fan of the Housewives anymore because it has gotten boring. So I travel over to Basketball Wives. Now, do you think ATLien slept with Shawnee's man, or is it just a scam to watch the show?
I mean, it's
Or
possible.
you really
I mean,
haven't researched it?
ATLien been around, so it's possible. A lot of people are assuming, like, people were trying to say that it was Shaq, but a lot of people are assuming that it was that model, that young guy she was dating. I'm not sure what his name is. But
do you not do research on that show though? Because I don't really hear you talking much about it.
I don't
like it.
I'm honestly, I don't even watch a whole lot of TV, and it's like I was just kind of like grandfathered into the Housewives, so I still keep talking about it. But I will eventually. I just haven't talked about Basketball Wives, and people keep asking me to talk about it, so I probably will. I haven't even watched the first episode yet.
Because I haven't watched. The only reason why I watch it is because of everything that went on with Jackie and her daughter, and that's what really kept me watching it.
Yeah. I've never really been a Basketball Wives fan, honestly. I like Shawnee, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I like the old shows, but
yeah. I couldn't hear you.
But I just wanted to know whether she was sleeping with Shaq or what was going on there.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Shaq, but I don't know. But I don't think it was Shaq.
Well, if you could, please research it and just get back. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
But that's really all I wanted.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Ooh, this is a long number. Caller 6532.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Dusseldorf, Germany.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, this number is kind of long. You calling from somewhere?
7:25 a.m.
Yes, Germany.
Everybody in the chat room is going to be mad at me, but I did live in Atlanta for about 2 years.
Uh-huh.
But I agree 100% with everything they're saying about Kim. I know about racial biasness personally, working all around the world, being the only Black woman everywhere I work. Mm-hmm. But I have to say, one of the things Michelle just here, not kind of privately, but last night I couldn't sleep, so I saw a stream you did called Buckhead Betty, and I was thinking, like, I have some friends, and sometimes we want treatment, but we don't treat others the same way. We don't know if that would have been one of the college girls that would have got hit in Charlotte for protesting with us for, someone getting shot, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like sometimes we're biased and we don't hold the same respect for other people that we expect for ourselves.
True.
You know what I mean? And for me, it's like you are totally respectful. I really dig your vibe. I just found you and Josh like 2 months ago, and I'm totally addicted. But I was a little bit pulled back by the Buckhead Betty thing because I was like, why are they dissing that girl?
What girl did we diss?
Might be having problems.
Who I did?
Some girl in the Fellini's pizza shop called Buckhead Betty.
No, the gag was Josh was calling me Buckhead Betty because I live in Buckhead and everywhere I go eat is in Buckhead.
About the girl on the phone.
No. I was just joking. Like, who is she talking to? Because I didn't see like no Bluetooth or nothing in her ear. That was all like, and I didn't see no phone. Yeah, Josh calls me Buckhead Betty because he always be like, I never come out of Buckhead. Like, he always calls me that. So that's why I named the video that. And I thought you was about to talk about.
I tuned in the middle of it, and I was just like, because when I was living in Cali, a lot of women, that was a term used all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then if somebody said something like, Negrita or Shenene, then they would get mad.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, but yeah, they call me. Yeah, my lawyer and Josh and them, they call me that because I don't go nowhere.
Oh, okay. And the second thing is my comment about this lady Kim as well, because I wasn't really up on the Housewives. I just kind of got up on it, and I feel like this man, what is his name? The moderator? Oh God, what is his name? I feel like he threw all of the Black Housewives under the bus.
Oh, Andy?
Yes.
Yes, he did. He did.
100%. Because I watched the whole interview, and I was watching the facial reactions and the facial communication that the interviewer was doing with him, and he was totally feeding into it. And I was like, okay, so now you got your popularity, you have a new show, and now you're just going to throw everyone under the bus.
Pretty much.
So that's just my opinion on that. I felt like he threw everyone under the bus, and it just seems like a common recurrent scenario sometimes when people get what they want out of the Black community.
It is. And
all right, well, you have it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just about to say it is, and just to see like the Housewives and how they always are like I want to say like the least respected, because you know they never go on any fabulous trips. They go on good trips, but you see the other Housewives going to like Dubai and all those other places, and Atlanta goes like Miami and Savannah. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they treat them differently, and you know, even though they're like the top rated show on the network, so. You know, it's just obvious.
All right. Well, thank you. And you guys have a nice late night over there.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Caller 9601, you are on the line. 9601. Hello. 9601. Okay. Well, look, I ain't blocking nobody. 9601 ain't saying nothing. Are you there? Okay, I'm hanging up.
Hello.
Caller 0818. Hello.
Hi, is this me?
Yes. Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, it sounds different over the phone. Is this me?
Yes, this you.
Okay, I'm on. Okay, let me go in the other room because I got all kind of stuff going on. So I was calling because I love you and Josh. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, Milwaukee. So
okay, and I was just calling. The lady that was just talking, she was talking too long. But I just wanted to give you guys a compliment because I love you guys. And I love Kaya, Team Kaya. And I do love Mandyman horror, Mandolin or whatever. But I like Kaya better. But I wanted to say, I love your shirt that you have on.
Oh, thank you. It's a dress.
Y'all live up in Atlanta?
I'm sorry?
I'm ghetto, but y'all live up in Atlanta?
Do we live up in Atlanta?
Yeah. I'm ghetto.
Yeah, we live up in Atlanta.
What's the subject real quick? Because I'm going to respond on it real quick.
We don't really have a subject.
Because I watch y'all stuff every day.
The subject was...
I'm just watching your clothes and stuff. So what's the subject real quick so I can respond real quick?
The subject was...
And I was irritated with the lady that was just talking too long.
The subject was spilling tea. The subject was about... Originally, we just talked about the Housewives and reality shows and Kenya not having a peach and Andy backtracking about Kim being...
Okay.
Yeah, that was the subject.
Yeah. And Kim is a racist. I believe that she is a racist. I don't think she's racist, but I think she's just trying to get over on the black show that she can because she got through that way. But now she figured out, okay, so now I ain't trailer trash no more, and actually a white guy really likes me in real life now, so let me just run with it. Let me leave these niggas alone. Let me just go on over here because I got a white dude that really likes me.
You down with the swirl?
Trailer trash dudes liked her. Now they don't like her no more. So now she like, fuck them black hoes. Now I think she gonna try to track. Now she gonna probably miss Leon. Oh God, I'm talking about my baby.
You done went from Kim to Cynthia.
Now she gonna be trying to be cool back with Lee. She gonna be Nene. She gonna be trying to be cool with Nene again, because I think that she thought Nene was falling off, and so when she found out Nene was actually her and Andy real cool, I believe. In my mind, I think I'm a Scorpio, so I peep game. So Nene cool with Andy now. So make a long story short, Kim didn't think that, because Kim thought she had a little clout somewhere with somebody in that studio. And so now that she feel like Nene, oh, wait a minute.
I'm so confused.
So Andy fucking with Nene like that now. So now Kim's gonna be salty to bitch, because now she gonna try to retract. Watch what I tell you. Scorpios, we know.
I'm writing it down.
And then they're gonna try to retract, because Kim probably was thinking Nene was gonna fall off somewhere because she knows something we don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You probably know, because you know everything, Michelle. That's why I love Michelle. I know nothing about you until you start on YouTube, because I don't know about blogging and stuff. But I know now, and I love your stuff.
Thank you.
So I be watching it, and I subscribe. And I don't even know nothing about. I just watch the YouTube. I don't know how to do.
Well, if you care,
Periscope and all that, I don't know.
If you care,
but
and you want to know some behind the scenes stuff,
I'll figure it out.
If you care,
I'm 35 years old and I don't know how to do none of that stuff, but because I'm a cat woman. What that lady said, you're a cat. What she said on Potomac Housewives. That girl said, y'all cats. I'm not. My mama take care of me, but y'all still cats. Huh?
You're right.
Maybe I should do YouTube. But no, I'm too shy for that. But anyway, like I said, I believe that Kim gonna end up trying to be back friends with Nene, because she probably thought that Andy was gonna hurt Team White. But see, Andy like Nene. I believe, better than he liked Kim, because he told Kim, how many more surgeries you gonna get, girl? You know what I mean? So what I'm saying
like is, money. Andy likes money. I don't like.
And Nene is bringing the money.
And so is Kim at this point. You know, like if he let
Kim
her have her own
shit, and Kim is a racist. I ain't gonna say she's no racist, but she just kind of used the black community to be in, and then once she got out, she left, and that wasn't fair. And Sheree punk ass, I don't like Sheree, and I hope she don't come back. I don't. If Sheree come back, I'm not gonna watch the show no more. I cringe, like, because I feel like she just, girl, like, it's not about black or white. It's about the fact that Sheree, she just do too much, girl. Like, she did that nigga wrong. I knew that from the jump. She did. You want from that Funky Dineva? What's that man's name is? I seen that video. She did y'all wrong when y'all went to go through the video. She's bogus. I don't like Sheree, and I don't watch it. I would not ever watch the show again. I'm gonna watch it, but I record through her stuff. I don't like Sheree. I don't like her. I'd rather than bring Pheadra back. And then Eva, I like her. I think she gonna come up in there cutting up on their asses. She gonna come up in there shitting on them. She had that baby. She going through her little you know how people go through postpartum. She gonna come up in there cutting up on their ass, and they're gonna be salty. Watch what I tell you. But Kenya, I don't know about that. I really didn't like her in the beginning, but then I started liking her a little bit, and I don't know. But Eva gonna come up in there with some evil ass shit on their ass, and she's a Scorpio too. She gonna come up in there shitting on them. Watch what I tell you. She gonna come up in there shitting. Watch what I tell you. And then Nene, I don't know. Nene got that coin on. I ain't gonna lie. And Andy like her. You could tell he like her. But Kim, she ain't got no coin. Fuck Kim. I don't think Kim racist, but I just don't like her. She trailer trash. Like, she's trying to cover it up. And Corey's stupid as fuck. She had all them goddamn kids. But see, white people smart. They smart as fuck. That bitch had all them kids. See, that's what Kaya was saying when she said that, what's the name, should have just gone ahead and had some babies by a white man. Fucking a white man. She should have stayed with Rob, whoever Kaya was talking about. should have just said it was Rob, and she should have said, what's her name, instead of, what's that girl name was fucking the, what's the girl name that was fucking the, Tierra Marie. Tierra Marie should just fuck the white dude, got her a little change instead of going through all this extra stuff she going through.
I'm lost.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna let you go because other people probably calling, but I'm gonna call back. You can help me though. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm scared. I'm so shy. I want you on my face.
I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell you just like I tell everybody. The journey of a million miles begins with a single step. If you feel like you want to do YouTube, just start and then just learn as you go. Just start. Don't wait. Just start.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep on calling in y'all secretly. But you have my information. No, I hope it ain't nobody else knows.
No, nobody.
But anyway,
knows.
like I said, that's what's gonna happen. Watch. Kim's gonna try to be friends with Nene again. If she hears this message, then she might not.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
She might not. And then Funky Dineva, sit your funky stinking ass down. I don't even listen to his stuff no more. I used to listen to him, but now it's just getting boring. Like, I don't listen to that shit no more. Like, you sit your funky stinking cocaine smoking nasty. He looked like he just stank, like some wig stank. His ass stank. The watches and dryers that he stole from you, they stank. You don't even want them back. You might just let him slide with that. Let him go.
I gotta go. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Y'all just tricked me. Hello, calling 9601. Hello. Oh, that's the one who wouldn't answer. Caller 0818. Hello. Hello. Caller 2079.
Hi, Michelle. This is Stephanie calling from Houston.
Hey, Stephanie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I have a few questions and just some observations. I was looking when Kenya posted the picture of her disguising her stomach at the Topgolf. It seemed like it was just like very convenient that she did it right around the time that Shamia announced her pregnancy. And I was feeling like she might have been still impressed because Shamia got such a warm reception, and her reception was like kind of like lukewarm to where people just did not believe her. And I think, like, do you think that she was feeling like she just wanted that attention, but she knew she really wasn't pregnant, so she put like the, she was trolling.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's what she was doing?
Definitely. Because if you notice, Kenya like hasn't posted any.
Was just like super convenient.
Right. She hasn't posted any full body pictures in a month or 2 or 3, like none. Not on purpose. And I remember, like I said, I did a post on the site about a week or 2 ago when she was at the Women's Expo in Texas, and she didn't have a baby bump then. So sure, she's taking pictures with people, but she's not posting any on her social media. So a lot of people don't necessarily know or see her. So yeah, she did that. The question would be, why are you hiding a baby bump when you've already, quote unquote, announced your pregnancy? So yeah, she was trolling. People were very critical of her. I feel like she couldn't take the heat. Her husband, now he's still questioning the marriage. He didn't have on a ring in that picture, which is why I think she ended up deleting that picture. So why you post a picture and then a few days later delete it when everybody already got it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she was trolling.
Yeah.
But if you watch the beginning of this video, I spilled tea about Kenya and the stats of her peach.
I did see that, and I'm not really a Kenya fan, so I don't care whether she stays or goes. But I did watch Candy's birthday in Vegas. I watched some of her IG stories, and you could tell that Shamia is pregnant.
Yeah.
When she, like, not straight on, but when she turned for the side.
Oh, Shamia is definitely pregnant. She announced it. Like she's definitely pregnant.
I think that Kenya was so pressed that Shamia had a bump to show, and that people were like, "Oh, congratulations," and nobody was like, "Oh, she really ain't pregnant." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody questioned her truthfulness. The only other thing I wanted to say was, I don't know if you watched the Watch What Happens Live when Andy was in Los Angeles and he was doing the live shows over there, and he had all the a lot of old housewives, and Nene was like the only black housewife that was there, or from Atlanta. And I thought that he had made an interesting comment, like they were talking to somebody, they were taking audience questions, and they said, who do you think should go? You know how they ask, who do you think should be fired or whatever? They were asking Nene and Andy about it. And I found that usually Andy is kind of like, he glosses over those kind of questions. But when they asked him this time, he specifically said, I think there needs to be some new blood on Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And there's going to be. Trust me, there's going to be. They're testing at least 3 people. So there's going to be.
So to me, that comment made a whole lot of sense as to why, number one, Kenya is not there. And I feel like one thing that I learned about watching these reality shows is that the people that are pretty more transparent are usually the ones that become the fan favorites.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And even if and then you hiding stuff like your pregnancy and it's kind of questionable about your husband and stuff like that. People don't like that, especially the people that are your fans, because they want to know. They're watching because they want to see what's going on in your life.
Right, and it's not
your fans. I don't give 2 flying fucks if Kenya's married. I don't.
Right.
But it's not good for the show. It's not good for business.
Right, and Kenya has been accused of it too many times. So it's not the first time. Yeah. So I get that. But thank you so much for calling. I appreciate your input.
Oh, sure. No problem. I just want to give my opinion. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Anonymous, you're on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay. I have 4 things that I need to call you on the carpet about. Are you ready?
No, but I'll try.
Okay, number 1. I've watched a lot of your videos, and you've talked about, people trying to set you up with different men and things like that. And then when Josh gets on and says something like, oh, she's with her man, you'll be like, don't mention my business. Why are you talking about my business? But you've had several videos with us where you're asking, who's going to set me up? Who y'all know that's single? So I'm like, if you're going to be transparent, be transparent.
Where I say that at?
Let me go through my list. Number 2, the cars. You take us for a test drive and then don't want to tell us the car you bought. Why even take us on a test drive if you're not going to share with us what kind of car you bought?
Maybe I didn't buy a car. Maybe I was just test driving cars.
That just doesn't make sense. Number 3, T.S. Madison was absolutely correct about you bringing up her name for money. All that stuff.
Wait. I'll stop you right there. Wait. The only reason I talk about anybody is for money. The only reason I talk about Nene is for money. The only reason I talk about Sheree is for money. The only reason I talk about Kaya is for money. Everything I do is for money. The only reason I'm right here on this live right now is for money, because YouTube is paying me. What are you saying?
So you, again, and one of your folks on your Straight from the A blog in your comment section, he was absolutely correct. He's like, find something else, Michelle, to make money off of, because TS has moved on. And
Wait. So you're telling me that T.S. Madison could go on his platform and talk about everybody, and you're telling and make money from it, and you're telling me that I can't talk about him and make money? Is that what you're saying?
This is the thing.
No. Answer my question. Answer my question. That's a yes or no question. That's a yes or no question. That's just a yes or no question.
She can go on her live, yes, and talk about you. But I'm saying you wrote that article. There was no need to bring up.
But wait, you can't tell me what there is a need for. You can't tell me how to be creative. You can't tell me what I can write about and what I cannot write about. If I want to tell my story the way I want to tell it, I'm going to put in there whatever I want to put in there, be it T.S. Madison, be it Sheree Whitfield, be it whatever. I'm going to write about whoever the hell I want to write about. So what is the point?
Totally unnecessary.
It is not unnecessary. It is not unnecessary. How is that unnecessary?
To bring up, if you're going to celebrate Kaya, celebrate Kaya.
I can celebrate Kaya and talk about the demise of the Queen's Court because it's a part of the story.
And then you put all those links in about, if you didn't remember.
Wait. Every post that I write has a link to another post that I've written. If you are as much of a fan of mine as you claim to be, like you know everything that I say, you know about the cars that I've test drove, you know about everything, then you would know every single time I write a post, I referenced another post in previous years. I have 10 years worth of content. Of course, I am going to publicize every single post on my site every chance I get, which you will probably learn in the masterclass, because what that is called promotion. Every single time you go to my site and you read something, you say, and there's a link in there to something old, and I say, well, blah, 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 blah happened last time. You might click on that, and then that keeps you on the site even longer. And I'm spilling tea on how to blog. There you go.
But the way you talked about T.S. Madison was
That's subjective. That's subjective to you. You may feel that way. I don't feel that way. I could give two shits about T.S. Madison. It's a coin to me, just like you said. Because I know y'all are gonna click on that site and feel some kind of way.
Do you think you need to keep mentioning her to make a coin?
I feel like I need to do whatever I feel like I want to do.
And number 4, I said I had 4 things to call you to the carpet about. The diet thing. That was absolutely ridiculous. You bring us through this whole, I'm on a diet, I'm drinking shakes, and then you just fall off the freaking planet on it.
You know what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened, since you're going to ask the question? You know what happened? My mother got sick, and I had to go to Tennessee for a few weeks, and I fell off of the wagon, and I have yet to fall back on. But I was on a diet. I documented each and every week I went and weighed in. And that was that. I'm going back. When I go back, I will continue. But as of today, I haven't been dieting. So, I mean, what am I lying about?
I'm saying, as far as you claiming to be so transparent and,
I never claimed to be transparent. I never claimed to be transparent. I keep a lot of shit, my stuff secret. I don't want people to know nothing.
You say, I'm honest and I don't lie. You always saying you're honest. And where have I lied? Where did I lie?
Where did I lie?
You do lie.
What did I lie about?
You do lie. Because omission is a form of lying.
Okay, so if I'm married right now and I tell you and I say I'm single, to you that's lying?
I'm saying about if you're going to be saying that you're honest and you don't lie, why give us some things and omit others?
Because at this point in my life, because I've had so many stalkers, I had so many people threatening me, I don't feel like I should be as transparent as you are suggesting that I be. Some things that I do, some things that I say, some things that I drive, I feel like should be a secret. It should not be available for public consumption.
Sure.
So I give you what I feel like you should know. And if that's not enough for you, there are other channels out there where you might see everything that they want you to know. But as far as lying is concerned, there is no lie about me. Everything you see about me is true. I ain't never stole nothing. I own what I own. I live where I live. What is there to lie about?
You will give us certain things and then omit or just drop it off like it never happened.
But I didn't do that.
Your audience.
But okay, so what do you
do it all the time.
So what do you suggest that I do? What do you want from me?
If you don't, this is what I suggest, and thank you for asking. If you don't want us to know certain things about you, just don't bring it up in the first place, so we don't be left hanging with a freaking cliffhanger or wondering, oh, well, what happened with this? Or, oh, well, I thought she said she was single. She didn't have a man. She wanted us to hook us up. And then we have Josh telling us you laid up, every other week.
Well, some days I have a man and some days I don't. As long as there's no rings on my finger, I'm single. So there you have it. I'm not married.
But you come on live and act like you are very open to your audience, to your fans, to your followers, and then you lock down on certain things. It's just not fair. Don't even bring it up if you don't want us to know.
Yes, ma'am, I won't.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am, I won't. You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye. Caller 6282, you are on the line.
Yes. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Okay. I had a question. And I hate to keep bringing up Kim, but just the buzz around Atlanta. Because I don't live in Georgia. I just wanted to know, have you ever heard of any of the Falcons players saying that Croy may have been racist? Because I sort of feel like he's like getting in Kim's ear. I mean, I know she's a part of the big problem, but I sort of feel like him being from Montana and then his family doesn't really like Kim, is what I believe I heard. But I was just wondering, was there a buzz around town that, like, maybe that's why I don't know if that's why they got rid of him. But
I don't know if that's why he got cut. But I have heard, people say that, that he had that type of attitude. I actually interviewed Sweetie, and she said it that she felt that Croy didn't want any black people around the house, and that was one of the reasons why she was let go. Now, as far as Kim is concerned, I think that Kim's attitude has been what it is, and Croy just exacerbated it, if that makes sense. So I don't think it was just all Croy, or that it's Croy's fault that Kim is the way she is. I think Kim has always been the way she is, and Croy just made it easier for her to be that way.
Oh, okay. I just want to know if there was any rumors that he was.
Yeah, there's been rumors, but I haven't seen them per se. Somebody told me there was a YouTube video of him, saying something questionable, in behind the scenes with the Falcons, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know, right after that.
Oh, okay. And for the people that are saying that I sound like an old white lady, that's real childish because I'm black. But anyway, have a nice night.
Thank you, you too, and thank you so much for calling.
Thanks, bye.
Bye-bye. Y'all in the chat, y'all just be 4684, you're on the line. Let me see.
Good evening from the state of New Mexico.
Yes.
This is Anonymous has come out again. You have pulled me out of my hole. I just want to say thank you for showing us how to handle a call. I think my blood pressure went up. I just, made me a little bit nervous. I needed to sing a song. I'm just nobody, trying to tell everybody about somebody. I tell you, girl, I had to sing a song after that. I just, and we're in the state of New Mexico, so it's a little bit earlier here than you guys, but girl, you handled that real well, I have to say.
Thank you.
Safety is a thing that we as Black women have to really be very cautious of. And I think that it's quite interesting when another woman is insensitive to the fact of our positions and the precarious positions we're in. Just 2 days ago, I had a man touch me. And I'm a grown woman. I had another one call me the B word. I'm a Christian woman. So he made me talk about his grandpappy and everything else. So I was like, we just need to be a little bit more harmonious, but we got to come from the heart. It's what's in your heart that comes out in how you want to critique someone. I think it takes someone very strong to put yourself out there in the media as you have and given as much information. And I wrote in about the car and the testy driving and all. And I thought it was a thing that people could learn from. I read your lips when you said you were not going to buy the car. Now, I saw that because most of the time I only see the transcript because I'm working. But I did read your lips, and you did say that from the beginning, and I thought that was just absolutely great. So I just wanted to just call in and say I'm enjoying the show and everything, and
thank you.
Keep doing the job that you're doing, and keep encouraging, and stay strong, stay safe, and everybody. This is the First Amendment right that she's utilizing here. There's a lot of things that are said. I don't think anybody can call anybody on the carpet.
Right.
Until you walk into their shoes, you just don't know. But then I did hear you say you didn't want to rent anymore and be a landlord. That was what made me call in, because I am trying to build a family bank.
Okay.
We're already established, but the thing is, when you put yourself out there, you just, girl, you must have 8 arms and some other clones or something.
It's hard.
Because you're really struggling a lot, and I just say kudos to you, because you encourage me to keep on keeping on.
Thank you.
Even with all the negative that come on, you keep that beautiful look and smile on your face. Girl, people just read me, because my face would be frowned up, and I would just be calculating and thinking about so many various things. You just present yourself as a lady.
Thank you.
And you honor our ancestors, and you honor the young ladies and give them a standard. And I just appreciate the forum and the opportunity to share that information.
Oh,
so anonymously, I will leave and let everybody get back to the show. And I just wanted to say, keep that beautiful smile, keep working it.
Thank you.
I'm really enjoying it. I don't watch television. I watch you. And that's quite interesting.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh my God, that was anonymous again. 2336. You're on the line.
Hey, what's up, Michelle? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is Edison from Guide Media 2 on YouTube.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. You inspire me, because I see your super chat be looking extra tasty. It be looking extra tasty.
The super chat be looking tasty.
You know what I'm saying?
Super chat.
Oh yeah. You looking like a queen tonight. I see you got on your tribal print. You got the off the shoulder.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I feel you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you already know. That Kim Zolciak lady. She need to take that damn wig off her head so we can see that baldy locks over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nene, she need to take the wig off her head too, so we can see what the hell's going on under there. God bless her. I said it. Yeah. Shout out to Nene though. Nene, come on now.
Where are you calling from?
What you say, sister?
Where are you calling from? People are asking where you're calling from.
Oh, I'm in Florida.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm in Florida by the alligator, sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Candy. Shout out to Candy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. She's on fleek. Portia. Body is everything.
So you're a Housewives fan, huh?
I watch all the reality shows. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you too since back in the day on your blog. Straight from the A.
Yes.
Concrete Loop. It was just you and Concrete Loop around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so shout out to you.
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you think about the whole Azalea Banks talking about Cardi B's situation and the black women and that whole thing?
I don't have an opinion. With Cardi B, I don't feel like Cardi B is the epitome of, to save the black girl, and I feel like that's what she's being branded to be. So I mean, some of what Azalea says was on point, but some of what she says is almost like, we as women should uphold each other. It shouldn't be about, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really even have an opinion because I don't even get into Azalea and Cardi B that much. But, tell me what you think.
I know that's right. You stay on your grown woman. That's what I like about you. You stay on the high road.
I try.
You fly above all the drama.
I try.
You fly above.
But yeah, I'm like, it's Cardi B's time. Let her have her time. It is what it is. But I do feel like she's being marketed and branded to being some sort of savior for, young black women. And, that's not the case. But, at the end of the day, it's her time. Her talent or lack of or whatever it is speaking for itself. People are buying it. People are dancing to it. Let her live. And Azalea needs to get her own career popping and move on. It is what it is.
But are people really buying it at their own free will, or is she kind of being forced on everybody?
I mean, nobody can force you to buy anything. I mean, yeah, they can play it a gazillion times, but it's up to you to feed into it. I mean, think of it. Think about it. You can hear a song 10 times. If it's horrible, you don't want to hear it anymore. So
that's true. That could be true. So you don't think that Azalea had a point when she mentioned, Cardi B promoting, gang culture. We went from talking about Beyonce uplifting black women. Now we got, gang culture at the top of female hip hop.
But we got gang culture at the top of male hip hop. Chris Brown says he's a what? A blood, a crip, one of them. I don't know. But I mean, so you can't bash Cardi without bashing the entire culture. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, you done trumped me on this one. You done got my ass. All right, sister. Well, I'm going to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you so much for calling.
All right, sister. God bless.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Well, I got 100 gazillion calls on the line. I ain't taking, but how many more should I take? 2? Because I'm sleepy. It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'm taking one more call. Y'all, I'm sorry. The people who are on the line, I apologize. Zill's talking about take out. It is 2 a.m. Zill's, I gotta go to bed. I will take 2 calls. Caller 053.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
Michelle?
Yes. Hey.
Hey, I think I was going to get a chance to get in. This is Sacramento, California.
Hey, I heard you calling Takaya's show tonight too, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did call in, girl. I had to call in. She's just looking so beautiful tonight. The show was on point. The set looking professional. I just loved it. She got all the glitches and everything. But that lady that called you earlier with the little 4 points she wanted to make, she's kind of making me lose my train of thought. So I'm thinking maybe she's on some opioids or some mollies or something. But anyway, so I kind of lost my train of thought because I kind of wanted to talk about Kenya because when people are pregnant, everybody don't show it 3 months.
That's true.
And not even me, but you can. But I didn't. And then but you still can tell they're pregnant at least by the nose, the something in the face. There'll still be something about the looks. But she has nothing. And when I saw her on the picture on YouTube, she on a white dress. And she must have a pillow stuck in her stomach because she's holding her stomach kind of big. But then the pictures after that, she don't look pregnant at all.
So I really.
Oh, the picture where she had on that. The picture where she had on that white dress, that was from last year. She had posted that. She was pretending, playing around. She was doing a movie or something, but she posted that last year, and people have been reposting that picture, but that's not a current picture.
Oh, so people are just trying to be misleading. Oh, I see. But I really want her to be pregnant. I really hate that. If she's telling another story like that, I hope she's not, really coming for it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she's telling the truth, but I mean, I don't know. That's what I keep saying every single time I talk about Kenya. You can't tell a woman she's not pregnant. I mean, if she says she is, I guess she is.
That's right. That's right. And I was just love. She wanted a baby so bad all the time, so I just can't believe that she wouldn't be telling the truth this time. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm pulling for it. I'm thinking this time is real. Well, at least I hope it's real. But anyway, it is late where you are. Here it's only 11:10. I'm in California. It's after 2 o'clock there, so I know you need to rest. And I can tell that lady had you stressed out a little bit. She had you going. But you hung in there, girl.
I appreciate it.
You came back with something for her every time she said something, so kudos for you too. So I'm going to say good night.
All right.
I'm going to look for seeing you tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
What is 7286? 728. What? 7286. It ain't no 7286 on here. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. Hello, this is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, this is Jerome.
Hey, Jerome. They said 7268. That's 7258.
Listen.
You don't know your number?
I don't know where to start.
Uh-oh.
So I have just 3 things to say real quick about this person, get it out the way. So for the caller who was saying that you were trying to make, some money off TS Medicine name, I just want to say this real quick. You started straight from the 18 years ago. So the claim that you were trying to make a coin off TS Medicine name is inaccurate. You are making coins off TS Medicine name, just like every other public figure or celebrity that you blog about. Like, that's your job. So keep doing that.
Thank you.
Number 2, I was wondering if you could send me your address so I could send you the invitations to me and Josh's wedding. We're having a royal rainbow wedding.
Josh, you didn't tell me. Can I be the flower girl?
No, you have to do blogging. You have to blog in the wedding. You got to come. I'll get you a media pass.
A media pass?
Yes, because you're going to be blogging about the wedding. You can't be in it. All right. And then number 3, real quick. Can you send me some of that super chat money so you can buy me a casket? Because when that caller said that the washer and dryer that fucking was stole for you
was stanky and you don't want it anyway. Yes. I was like, oh my God. Y'all are killing me.
I died and went to heaven. God didn't let me in, so I'm just chilling out here. This is my drum talk. This is my spirit. Because I died. I was on the floor mattress forever. Listen, that Milwaukee call was worth it. So just keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Just wanted to say that. So I'll get home now.
Thank you. And you see, I gave you an hour and a half.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Jerome. Bye.
All right.
I'm going to take one more. Let me see. I'm picking. Eeny, meeny, miny, more. Ugh. Hello, this is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm about to go in, so let me tell you who you're talking to.
Uh-oh.
This is Latoya.
Okay, Latoya.
I got something. Come burn my words back, Lord, right now. I'm trying to digress. I wanted to come through that phone and fuck that lady up, talking that shit about your stuff. That's your channel. That's your platform. She needs to shut the fuck up or go over there where that man is at wearing a wig. I got pissed off. If you walking down the street with a big wheel and 2 little wheels behind it, that's your shit. How she wants to put all your mess out here? Everybody's business ain't for everybody. She needs to shut the hell up. How she gonna try to put you in danger? You just been through some shit and she wanna come through like that? I got heated. I'm trying to calm down. Calm down. Okay, I'm better. But I want to come kick that bitch ass. I wanted to fuck her up. You don't mess with females out here like that. And then want you to put all your business and stuff out there like tell you what to talk on your channel? No, you don't do that. Oh no, I wasn't playing. I got upset, but I'm trying to calm down now. But I wanted to come. Ooh, God, okay. Talk to me right now, Jesus, because I want to knock the hell out of her through the phone. If she don't like what you have to say, if you ain't putting all your business out there, that's for a reason. How's she gonna come and tell you, you didn't tell me that, and you didn't tell us that? All business ain't everybody's business, baby. How? Okay, calm down. Calm down.
It's all good. Jesus. It's all good.
Okay, I'm better. But you look beautiful. I enjoyed the show. But, honey, I thank you. I'm glad that you took my call because my pressure was going up high, and I want to come jack her ass up for real. How you going to? Okay. Bitch, if you listening, Michelle ain't going to tell you. Lick my pussy with a pork chop dinner, bitch. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing. I love you, Michelle.
Thank
I love
you.
everybody.
Thank
bitch,
you.
shut the hell up. Okay, I got to go. Bye, Michelle. I got heated about that.
Oh, calm down. It's too late. It's too late. Calm down. I appreciate you, though. I sure do. Uh-oh. I know who this is. I know who number this is. Don't act like I don't know your number. Hello?
Let me tell you something. I got so mad with you. I was like, if Michelle don't go in on this raggedy ass, I was like, okay, Josh, calm down. She's not in that stage. She's not in that place. It's only a divine intervention that I was not in that damn house tonight. When I tell you I would have found my way to go through the damn text and came to that woman's phone theater because, okay, I got 4 damn things I want to talk about, damn it.
What's your 4 things, Joshua?
My one is it's none of your motherfucking business. I don't think people understand how difficult or how weird it is for you to sit and be available to someone to say whatever they want to say to you live. And you are not editing, you're not in a video where you just put it out there and you can delete comments. So everything is off the cuff. So when you want to sit here and criticize what someone decides to share and what they don't decide to share, you go on live and let me see how the fuck you feel.
You got that right.
3, why the fuck you so motherfucking bored? You know what the fuck she ain't shown and haven't shown. Why are you so damn bored? Clean your pussy. Dush. Wash your damn face. Brush your motherfucking teeth. Pick your titties up and put down powder underneath them. But back the fuck up.
Okay.
4. Bitch.
You skipped 3, didn't you?
Hey.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this is 4. Get a life. Get a life. Get a life. Get a motherfucking life.
This is a perfect last call. I swear it is. You know I love you.
Hey, who the fuck does this? Who the fuck? And this what bothers me. Why the fuck do that people think this fucking imbecile of a person is such a person that there can't be touched? Oh, you can't write about them. You can't say this. But you, this motherfucker, get his hot, sweaty, pissy ass on fucking Instagram and that old raggedy ass 91 Infinity around the damn mama around the damn circle, her hot ass. They about to have a damn stroke. Sitting there riding around McDonald's parking lot. Bitch.
Not in a circle.
What you want to say? When somebody say something to you, oh my God, you're misgendering him. Oh my God, you're hurting him. Stop that nigga. This nigga, y'all want somebody to take it easy on him? That nigga won't take it easy on the motherfuckers. He was fucking that damn porn.
Well, Joshua.
And y'all taking y'all taking up for a motherfucking porn star at the end of the day. With this is history. I never seen so motherfucking many people take up for a damn porn star. Where the fuck was y'all at when Pamela Anderson and Anna Nicole were trying to get their money from them people? But I digress. I'm done. We have a beautiful night.
Always.
Be blessed.
Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Love you.
I'm going to call you after the thing.
I will. Bye. Woo. Thank you so much, callers. everyone who called in. Thank you so much to all of the super chatters. Of course, you know, I would like to thank each and every one of you personally. Hold on, let me get into my thing now. Hold on. You know, it's taking me a minute. Hold on. Gotta go into the creator studio. And then I gotta go to the community. And then I gotta go to the super chats. Super chat. Kim Lynn, thank you so much. Shahike Atlanta, thank you so much. Socialite and the City, love you. Elizabeth Mwanga, why is Josh calling me already? I'm not off the phone yet. Hello. Just AB, thank you. OC Style, thank you. Tracy, Living My Truth, thank you. Thank you so much for you guys and y'all's generosity. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who missed the tea about, you know, Kenya not having the peach and all that other jazz, please tune in to the replay. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you had not. And Joshua, what do you want?
I never mind. I ain't gonna say it. I got something. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna calm down. I need to take a walk.
Why are you mad? Why? Don't get mad. It's fine. She was invested. It's okay.
I'm gonna take a walk. Just finish your video.
I'm about to be finished. Don't walk far. Bye. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much again. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go to the Straight from the A Facebook channel. Zills put the link down there. I think it's the A Squad on Facebook. And there's also a facebook.com Straight from the A. Also visit straightfromtheA.com daily to catch the tea or the written version of what I said here. I'm going to write the post about Kenya and her peachless season and all of that jazz. So good night, you guys. I know it's late. Bye.